Well, we've been a bit quiet since the Outer Hebrides, but I'm sorry to say, it's the end of the road. Now then, welcome, my name's RichyVida, thank you very much for being here. This video is all about the big lad. Well, we've been on loads of crazy adventures together, totting up 20,000 miles now. Been to Spain, Scotland, Orkney, Shetland, and most recently the Outer Hebrides. I know a lot of you saw that series, and I got tons of comments off you about the bike, saying how good it was and how it suffered and survived all that up there. I've genuinely never been so scared as I was on that trip through all that snow and ice. It was bloody horrible, actually. I've absolutely loved owning this bike. He's never let me down, quite the contrary really. He's looked after me. He's featured in tons of films, tons of photos like this one, which is one of my favourites. I just feel that due to the success of the Hebrides trip, that needs to be a swan song and it's time to move on. There's still a few videos to come with this bike. Now's the time for me to say goodbye to it for good. It's time for someone else. Big lad, thanks very much for looking after me and keeping me safe up there. You've been a bloody good bike. You're probably wondering why we're down here at a bike thing. Well, it's because Steve and Tom are going to remove all my Denali lights and other tech bits to bring the bike back to standard, because it's time to let somebody else have it. Do let me know if you end up with this bike. Comes with Heidenau K60 Rangers on it. To a new chapter. I'm blessed really to get to try all these new bikes out and different models, which gives me time and space to make my own mind up rather than getting caught up in any form of hype or trends. So yeah, it's on to a new machine, but what will that be? You'll have to tune in next time for that. But in the meantime, please do leave your guesses down below as to what you think is going to fill the big lad's boots. That's it, it's stripped.
Can't see that.
Back to standard. Ready for someone else to love it.
It's freezing.
I wasted money putting this bloody gold sprocket and chain on. You got pivot pegs, I'm leaving them on. Leaving the fuel can on. Taking the bark busters off. And put your original screen back on. thanks for stripping it, gents. On to the next chapter, eh?
Yeah. Tara. Yeah. 4. Oh, you've got to. Okay.
Ready to go to
New home.
a new home, yeah. Bye, big lad. Thank you for everything.